Well, you know, season 1 of 13 Reasons Why, it was my first ever job, and I feel really grateful, you know, that it was my first job, because it was probably, I mean, it was the hardest first job you could ever be asked to do, but it was the best for so many other reasons, and it was a real privilege to be able to tell Hannah's story in such a full capacity. And I think when we started season 2, I knew it was gonna be different, because we told so much of Hannah's story in season 1. And again, it was new territory based off of the book. But I think this season, in terms of Hannah's role, it's a very different Hannah. You don't really get to see the same Hannah that you saw in season 1, and that's for a number of reasons. But I think one of the biggest reasons is because every time you see Hannah this season, it's through or filtered through the lens of other people. So whether that's through flashbacks in the trial, some true, some untrue, or whether it's through Clay's eyes as sort of like a presence in the present day. That's how we see Hannah this season, and her role, I think, was something that it was kind of discovered over the course of shooting, and I think for me it was challenging for reasons, like different reasons than season 1, and like I had to rely a lot on Brian Yorkie and the directors to make sure that like I was executing what they needed in order to kind of keep the narrative where it needed to be. But I have so much trust in Brian Yorkie, and Netflix put so much thought and care and have so much passion for this project that I'm really glad and grateful that I was asked back to kind of be a part of it. The overall feeling creatively, the intention of addressing serious issues and doing so in an authentic or meaningful way, I believe that intention was the same from season 1 as it was to season 2, and we definitely went in wanting to continue having real discussions and doing justice to the issues that we were covering. I think, you know, season 2 was also different for a lot of reasons, one of which was I think we went back into shooting season 2 like maybe a few weeks after season 1 premiered. So it was a very like interesting feeling, and a different feeling than season 1, because obviously like a lot of us were experiencing, myself included, you know, the kind of being recognized for the first time and things like that. But I also think the other thing that maybe made it different was this season is we're in completely new territory. You know, season 1 is based off the book. It was 7 years in the making, and season 2 is completely new territory and has come out of like Brian Yorkie's head and the incredible talent that is the writers' room. So yeah, it was I think it was a different season, like different in the sense for like those elements, but I think overall keeping kind of the message and the goal of the show, which is to hopefully promote discussion and again cover issues and talk about things in an authentic way.